Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. On today's show, we'd like to welcome Victoria Brady. She is the CEO of Cabrillo Economic Development Corporation here in Ventura County. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Sandra. Nice to be here.
Good. I'd like you to tell us more about the mission and impact of your organization and how it matters to the community overall and how it's helping so many people here in Ventura County.
Of course. So at Cabrillo Economic Development Corporation, we build, manage affordable, inclusive communities where people can feel safe and supported at home. Our work goes well beyond housing. We're also about creating opportunities where families and seniors and individuals can grow and thrive. That really is at the heart of our mission and what we do. The why it matters, the need for affordable housing in Ventura County is greater than ever today. Rents and home prices keep going up, but wages do not follow that trend. And so that even means that working full-time folks such as teachers, farm workers, healthcare, the backbone of our community are struggling to find a stable place to live today.
Right. Which is really crucial to keep these people, in housing so they can continue to be important to our community. So let's address that local housing challenge here in Ventura County for affordable housing.
Sure.
Are we making progress? What are some of the things that are being done for a lot of people that are, really trying to stay here, and they're kind of being priced out? So tell us more about maybe some new projects coming up, some solutions that you find with your organization that are helping so many.
Sure. We are doing better. Are we doing enough? No, I'm not sure there will ever be enough.
Right.
You mentioned, the inaffordability in our region in Ventura County. Someone needs to make 3 times the average minimum income in order to afford the standard rent that's in our community these days. Cabrillo has been working over the last 40 plus years to, bring affordable housing to the region. We just opened our latest community in Oxnard, which was for farm worker and veteran housing. It's named after Dolores Huerta Gardens. We just opened that a couple of months ago, and we're seeing some wonderful feedback in providing the safe, affordable housing for the farm workers and the veterans who, again, are there to support our community and provide local resources. We do have others. We have another project opening just next week up in Santa Barbara County, which is our first in Santa Barbara County, which is for seniors. And for senior veterans also. That will be 50 units of senior housing up in Santa Barbara County for those most in need.
Now, is it, do you find that it's more challenging to find senior veteran housing for a lot of these people? Or is it families, or is it just overall everybody combined?
There's need throughout all the different areas. We do get a lot of requests for just more generic family housing, which is quite challenging to build in our region and find the funding available.
Right. And what about funding for many of these projects? Many of these projects, I'm sure, involve a lot of money. And where does that money come from to provide you to create more housing?
Sure. We do rely heavily on state funding. The low-income housing tax credit program as well, federal funds. Most of our projects do have low-income housing tax credits as funding for them, but additionally, state resources are critical to what we do, and the state resources are diminishing. We use programs such as, the Joe Cerna Farm Worker Fund, Multifamily Housing Program, IIG, all from the state. And so with the state's budget, really being limited right now for housing, it's going to be challenging in the next year to 2 years.
So do you rely more on donors and people, maybe local people helping out or stepping up to make a difference?
We have not actually found that being a successful resource for the actual housing. To sustain Cabrillo as an organization, as a nonprofit organization, we do rely on funders and local donors. But for the actual building of the homes, no, we rely heavily on state and federal resource.
So are there more things that we can do as a community? Let's talk about that. What, we kind of feel like we would want to contribute and make a difference. what can people here in Ventura County do to help? I mean, are there volunteer programs? Are there solutions for many of us to make a difference?
Absolutely. There's many ways. We
Good.
always welcome volunteers to our communities, whether it's
Okay.
we've been opening up a welcome home basket program lately to provide, the essential needs, because some of our residents are coming from nothing. They are formerly homeless. And so helping to donate or just volunteer your time to come
Right.
and put together welcome baskets to greet the residents, that's always a wonderful way. Another way I really stress is advocacy, really supporting the affordable housing need. We're looking to get a bond on, the next ballot, hopefully next year, but those take time, but
They do.
support of
Yeah.
affordable housing in your community is vitally important.
Okay. So those people that are in need of housing, how
Mhm.
do they sign up or how do they register with your organization to be considered to be on the list, to be someone that will be able to get housing in the future?
Sure. There's multiple ways they can view on our website what available
Mhm.
housing we have today, and they can also call our offices for any help and support, because navigating the process can be challenging, and understanding which properties they qualify for as well is also, very challenging for anybody to understand. So calling to get
Right.
support is always welcome.
Okay. So, are there other programs, such as maybe youth programs and maybe things that you do besides housing?
We provide after-school programs for
Oh,
our
good. Yeah.
school-age children, as well as we work with Cal State Channel Islands, and they provide student tutors to come to our properties and provide programs. We also do other programs such as financial literacy, English as a second language, just to name a few, but we do provide programs for our properties.
Okay, good to know. That's very important for a lot of kids out there too.
It really is.
Once the properties are in place and people are housed in these properties, how are they managed?
So we manage 100% of the properties that we build,
Oh,
we manage.
okay. Okay.
And so we hire an on-site resident manager. They live at the property and then they manage the day-to-day operations, as well as we have a resident community services team that also helps to provide those after-school programs and other programs for adults as well.
Okay. Tell us about some of the future plans and what you, as a CEO, would like to see develop maybe in the next few years. What will be happening here in Ventura County?
Sure. We have a very robust and growing pipeline, which we're extremely excited about. We have
Okay,
a new property that's going to break ground in the unincorporated Ventura County in February that we're
good.
tremendously excited about. It's a 49 unit um, single one bedroom occupancy, mostly for homeless, and then also some, about 50% homeless, 50% just general low income. So we're really excited about that property coming up. And then we also have another one in Ojai, which will be for farm worker, which we're hoping will break ground at the end of next year.
Okay.
Overall, in the next few years, we're just continuing to build our pipeline, finding the resources that we can to help those in our community.
Well, that sounds very good for the future. And certainly the housing is, so crucial to so many to have it in place. I know that, that does make a difference for a lot of people out there who want to stay here. They love the community. They want to make this their home. And again, without that housing, it's going to be pretty tough for a lot of people.
For
Um,
sure.
so your future vision involves, some more properties. Could you share the website with us or any contact information about how people can find out more about all that you do? I'm sure you and your team are pretty busy, and we'd like to know, how people can get in touch.
Of course, yes. So you can find us at our website, which is www.cabrilloedc.org,
Okay.
or you can contact our corporate offices at 805-659-3791.
Okay. And are there certain criteria, qualifications that people will have to meet in order to be considered for housing?
Absolutely. It's generally income-based, but certain
Okay.
properties are set aside for different population types.
Good. Okay. And do you have anything you'd like to add to viewers about your organization?
we've been around for over 40 years,
Right.
and we can't do it without the community. It takes so many people to do what we do.
It
And
does.
without the community support, it's a challenge. So I just encourage everybody in the community to support and uplift affordable housing. And if you're not sure what it means, please come and ask us, and we'd love to show you our existing portfolio so that you can see that affordable housing is positive for the community and is uplifting and an improvement to the community.
Very good. I'd like to thank you, Victoria Brady, CEO of Cabrillo Economic Development Corporation here in Ventura County, for sharing more on your organization, all the affordable housing that you're putting in place, and it ensures a brighter future for so many here in our community.
Thank you, Sandra.
Very good. And thank all of you for joining us on Our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everyone.